Senator Jon Tester joins us here in studio this morning. We're going to talk about a few different topics first, but I wanted to touch on the latest and the impeachment inquiry and your reaction on that with where they're at.
Well, the transcript was released. I read the transcript. I read the whistleblower report. I think it's important that the House follows up. I also think it's important that the Senate keeps an open mind. You know, Hamilton in the Federalist paper said this is a big concern. Other countries trying to influence our elections. If the Mueller report said anything, it said that Russia influenced our election. So we need to make sure that whatever happens is not going to have a foreign country influence our election. So the work that's being done in the House will be done. It will come over to the Senate. I assume Leader McConnell will bring it up, and it'll be like a jury trial is what I've been told. I've never been through one of these before. And I think what the American people want is just get to the facts. Don't play politics with it. Just get to the facts and figure out what's going on and hold people accountable if people did wrongdoing. If they didn't, move on.
All right. It has been quite the process. Hearing about it for a few weeks now, it sounds like it's definitely not going away anytime soon. It's going
well, no, I mean, I think if, you know, and the transcript's online. If you read the transcript, it speaks for itself, and it definitely doesn't pass the smell test. Let's put it that way.
All right, next I wanted to ask you about your mental health farmers bill. Is this a really big issue? I guess I wasn't even aware farmers and their link to mental health and what's going on with that.
So it's a big issue on a number of fronts. Number one, Montana leads the nation in suicide, which isn't good. I think we're fourth in student suicide, which is horrible. And you've got farmers that have depressed prices right now, live in isolation for the most part anyway. And so we've got to figure out ways to destigmatize mental health. And so we've got a bill in that kind of, you know, works at it from a different perspective and offers some public service announcements so people understand that if they're feeling depressed, it doesn't hurt anything to talk about it. Go talk to your neighbor, or talk to your doctor, or whoever, because the fact is everybody goes through depression. And you don't want to get to a point where you take your own life over it, because it's just not what you should be doing. And so we're trying to kind of get ahead of the curve because the prices are down. I mean, you had a story earlier with the cattle and stuff. Right. Cattle prices are down, grain prices are down, post-crop prices are down. Now they're going to rebound, but sometimes you get swallowed up in everything that's coming at you, and when you can't pay your bills, that compounds it. And so we're hoping that we're able to get some resources out to the farmers and ranchers to be able to give them some help.
And last, I wanted to ask you about the FBI agent that was dedicated to human trafficking in Montana. We recently found out that now his duties are split, and that's not sitting so well with you.
No, I mean, look, missing and murdered Indigenous people, women, but people, is a big issue. The statistics are through the roof, and we need more law enforcement, not less. And the FBI is a critical component to that law enforcement. So I think the demand is there, unfortunately, to have a full-time FBI agent dealing with this issue because it's happening with such regularity. You pick up the paper, and it's a weekly thing, and it's not right. It's driven by a lot of things, including poverty and drugs tend to go together. But you end up with these people getting kidnapped and killed. It's not right, and we've got to get to the bottom of it, and we've got to find solutions, and the solutions aren't going to happen strictly from the FBI either. It's going to take FBI, it's going to take U.S. Marshal Service, it's going to take county police, tribal police, tribal councils, the works working on this.
All right, well, we hope to see some more people dedicated to that as well. Thank you so much for being here, Senator Tester.
Always a
we
pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
we'll be right back after this break.